Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Robloxian. This week has been more heavy on the news side for once instead of drama, so without further ado, here are the timestamps, and let's jump right into it. So let's start off by getting some of the drama out of the way. First, a couple days ago, a Twitter user by the name of Real King Bob published a document that accused Rainway of being a pedophile and several other influential members of the Roblox community as toxic misogynists. The document was later revised partially by Little Stray and is still available for anyone else to see. As far as I know, none of those accused have come forward publicly to address or deny the allegations. Here's my take. This cycle of outing influencer after influencer is really starting to get annoying. The thing about serious allegations, such as the one for Rainway, is that the evidence should have been sent to the relevant authorities, such as the FBI, first instead of going public. Besides that, the other things in the document can be pretty much summed up to petty drama, as usual in the Roblox community, and I don't find it necessarily worth pointing out in general. Now, the other thing is that this document in particular is one of, if not the most poorly typed exposing documents that I've ever seen. The formatting is atrocious, there are several pages with just screenshots without explanation or context, and overall it felt incredibly rushed. And my point is that if you're gonna go out and fire some serious allegations towards these creators, you need to spend some time compiling your information into a coherent and well-made document. I'm not very close with either side, so I'm not really trying to defend anyone, but man, this was really a misstep and a half. Now, in some more serious news about public accusations, let's talk about something a little bit heavier. Earlier today, a user by the name of Wind of Mist publicly shared information that Epic Critical, the creator of Critical Strike, is a pedophile. Unlike the previous story, this had annotated screenshots, some pretty disturbing photos, and a lot more weight around it. So to give a little bit of context about myself, I have not played Critical Strike. Maybe I would like it, maybe not. But that's not the point here. The issue is that Roblox is actively providing a place for this individual to lure in unsuspecting minors and subject them to some pretty bad stuff. I hope that not only Roblox terminates his account, but that the relevant authorities get involved, as this should not be taken lightly. Next, let's talk about the Bloxies once again. In a statement issued by the official Twitter account, Roblox announced the next round of categories for voting, revealed an interesting color switch for the trophy itself, as well as the actual date for the event. I myself am pretty excited about it, and if you're interested in seeing what other categories are available for voting right now, you'll find a link to it and everything else down below. And then let's quickly go over some news in the developers community. According to many people on Twitter, the first round of invites for the Roblox Developers Conference, or RDC, have been already sent out, mostly to developers who have attended it last year. Make sure to check those spam or junk mail folders, as it may have fallen in there. Roblox has also started to send out some emails regarding their Summer Accelerator and Incubator programs, both of which are essentially paid internships that give developers an opportunity to take their projects to a more professional level. So congratulations on anyone who applied and who has gotten accepted. And finally, let's talk about some updates to the Roblox website as well as the client. Yesterday, a couple of users started to see that when you were joining games, you weren't seeing the small square icon of the game, but the actual game thumbnails. This is a pretty small but pretty nice quality of life change, and I expect that we'll continue to see small details like this as Roblox continues to update their client to modern standards. The Roblox website has also seen quite a bit of change, specifically regarding the game page. It seems that they're still trying to play around a little bit with some minor form of game genre sorting, with some categories such as simulators, role-playing games, and Arthro-supported game tabs making a comeback. They've also seemed to change up the algorithm a little bit, as the games are essentially shuffled every time you reload the page. Hopefully this leads to smaller games having the opportunity to make it to the front page, but I won't necessarily count on it. We can only really wait and see what it'll do for the games. But that's going to be pretty much it for this week's news. What are your thoughts on these topics? Let me know in the comments down below. And for anything and everything Roblox, I am MacAndSwiss, the most Asian brony on the internet, and I'll see you all next time.